So you want to buy a new house, but you need to sell your house at the same time and you don't know where to start. There are 3 options that you have to make the move, and I'm going to break them down for you today, so stick around to find out. But before we get into it, my name is Vanessa Marquez. I'm a local real estate agent here in Colorado Springs, and I put out content every week discussing Colorado Springs and the real estate market here. So if that's something that you like to see more of, and you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell real estate, me and my team would love to help and love hearing from you guys. All of our info is down below and linked here on the screen, so if we can help in any way, please reach out. So let's get into your 3 options. The most common one is the most difficult one, and that is buying your next home contingent on your current home selling. So what you'll do is you'll get your current home ready to sell. If you need help with that, we do have other videos explaining to sellers some strategies that they can use to sell their home. But you get your home ready to list and you put it on the market, and then once you're under contract, or sometimes right before you go under contract, you make an offer on your new home contingent on your current one selling. And things that will help you with this is obviously prepping your house ahead of time and a post-occupancy agreement as well. So what a post-occupancy allows you to do is, say for example, you list your home for sale on March 1st and you get it under contract for closing on April 1st. You can negotiate with the buyer for a post-occupancy agreement that will allow you to stay in your old home for a period of time up to 3 months after the closing. So you would close April 1st and say you negotiated a 6-week post-occupancy. You wouldn't be required to move out of the home until May 15th. So you would essentially no longer own the old home, and the buyer of the home will own it and you will essentially be renting from them. So that just gives you some time to find another home in that 6-week post-occupancy period. The second option is buying the second home without having to sell your old home first. And with that, we really rely on the lender heavily to figure out a way to get you qualified for the second home purchase without having to sell the first home. We're looking for creative ways with them to come up with a down payment. You can take a loan against your 401k, you can get a gift from family for the down payment, or you can take a HELOC on your old exit property to pay the down payment for the second property. The reason that this is typically advantageous is that you get to move out of your old property, get all your things moved over into the new one, and then when that house is all cleaned out, you can have a cleaner come in, a stager come in, and really make sure that the house is set up in a way to maximize your profits. And if you're thinking that you will have to make double payments, you really will not be. So make sure that you explore your options with your loan officer. And if you don't have one, we are real estate agents here in town, and we have great relationships with a ton of lenders here, so we can put you in touch with the right one. And the third option is a bridge loan, which can get a little bit complicated. Every lender does this differently, and not all loan officers offer the product. So let's cover what the bridge loan is. So the loan officer will qualify you based on the end financing. So if you have $400,000 left on your current mortgage and you're buying a property for $800,000, the bridge loan will be for the $400,000 that you have left plus the $800,000 for the new house, which is a bridge loan for $1.2 million. But the loan officer is going to qualify you based on $800,000 and not on the $1.2 million. They will do an appraisal on both homes. They will pay off the existing loan for the $400,000 loan balance and then buy the new house for $800,000, take title to the property, and then you will make interest-only payments on that bridge loan. So what this allows you to do is move into the second property again without having to sell the old property first, which really allows you to get moved out, make sure that you can get the old home in perfect showing condition before you sell it. And sometimes sellers choose to ride out the market and maybe buy in the winter time for their next property, but then wait to sell their property in a hotter market like the spring or summer. So with the bridge loan, you really have 1 to 2 years, sometimes even 3, to sell the old property. But just keep in mind that while you are in that bridge loan, you're making the payment for the higher amount and the interest only. The cons of this are that it does cost you anywhere from 0.5 to 3 points in origination fees, and the interest rates are usually higher. And like I said earlier, most of them are interest only payments. But once you do sell the old property, you go ahead and you refinance into your permanent loan for the new house, and you don't have to worry about anything else with the bridge loan. I know this was a lot of information, but hopefully it was helpful to you. And if you're looking to buy or sell here in Colorado Springs, we'd love to help you. And if you need an agent in another area, reach out to us, because we do have connections with several other agents in other cities and states through our extensive referral network.